Hello, my name's Mark. Welcome to Living La Dolce Vita. Well, good morning everybody, and welcome back to my channel, Living La Dolce Vita. Yes, it's another blisteringly hot day. And of course I know that's it's not unique to where I am. It's all over the country, more or less, as far as I can tell. Frankly, things are struggling at the moment with watering, etc., because we don't have any water supply down here. And anyway, so the plan for today is I'll give you a quick update of the plot. I want to prune this tayberry because it's stopped fruiting now, and I want to get the new growth sort of, well, tied in or whatever, but we'll see about that in a minute. And yet I can see some more berries appearing now, so I don't know what's going on here, whether it's anyway, for what I'm going to get off it, I'm just going to chop the old wood down and tie in the new, because it's mostly gone over. So pruning that, I may tie in, see how it goes with the heat, etc. Excuse me. May tie that in, gooseberry, a bit. Yes. So I picked all what was left of my broad beans, because obviously they'd gone over, so now they're drying off in the heat. And also the onions are now, well, something's having to go with it, fungus wise, I think. So I'll pull all them up and let them dry off now. Then I can pull this plastic back over the top just to cover it over. Some brassicas that I've put in, and some leeks, which you can't see from here obviously, but they're surviving surprisingly well. I thought they'd all die, but they're not. They're hanging in there despite the lack of water. Runner beans, well, you know, they are coming, but they're woefully behind. So yeah, so I've got maybe a few beans to pick. So I'm drying the beans. I'm going to pull up my onions because they're going over now, and some sort of mildew on them. So I might as well just cut my losses with those. Yes, everything is struggling watering wise. Yeah, and I'm going to lift some more potatoes later for evening meal tonight. Right, anyway, so there's an odd berry still coming, but to be honest, there's nothing much coming now, so I might as well cut it back. So for those who don't know, on this particular variety, like summer raspberries, you cut back the old wood and obviously leave the new wood for next year. So this is the old wood that has flowered previously. So obviously this is a bit tricky one-handed, but I'm just going to cut this in little sections so I can pull, because rather than tie them to the wires, what I've decided to do is to wrap them around the wire. Saves me tying, and but the only issue with that is, you know, the new wood is already grown to its length, and it can be a little bit tricky to wind around because there's a danger of snapping the stalks. That's old wood there. Just right. Okay, so that's basically all I'm going to do, and I'll show you the end result because you don't want to watch me just fiddling around one-handed. Okay, so that's basically it. Because the issues I get is when the new growth comes at right angles to the wires, etc. So if you're putting them under quite a bit of tension, danger of them snapping. Anyway, I think I've managed to cobble it together a little bit, and as I say, just trail them around and just wrap them around the wires. That'll hold them in place. So I think that'll be sufficient for that. Okay. Okay, so that's the onions up, and plastic over the top now, just to keep it from the weeds. So I did start to prune the gooseberries, but I've stopped because it's getting too hot now, and it's quite time consuming doing that part of it, so I'm going to leave that for today now. I'm just going to and sorry, there's my onions all laid out, ready to drain out. So I'm just going to lift some second earlies, and I'm assuming I've still got some second earlies left, and see if there's any raspberries left, because the blackbirds have been in there. Every time I come down, they're chasing them off. Anyway, see you in a bit. There's a couple of plants, not a very big yield, but that's not surprising considering I've done no watering, and the rain's been very limited. But there we are. That's more than 2 or 3 feeds for me and my son. So but if you're new to the channel, and please subscribe, ring the bell, notifications, etc. And of course, I try and put everything on playlists, so that if you're not really interested in the gardening side, you can just go onto a playlist for the other aspects that or the hobbies that I do, and just go through those. Anyway, so as I say, it's too hot now for me to carry on with the pruning. I'm going to call it a day down here for now. So hope to see you all soon. Bye for now.